child to read at home does not need to be complicated. You don't need fancy curriculum, you don't need expensive supplies, and you absolutely can do this. My whole channel is all about empowering you as a parent or a caretaker or even a teacher to be able to teach little ones how to read correctly and effectively based on the science of reading. And today's video is sharing a very quick game that you can play with your child that is going to help them practice spelling and blending and reading, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. In case you don't know me, my name is Erin. I'm from littlestufflearning.com. I'm a former classroom teacher. I am also a tutor and a sub, and I spend my days teaching parents and other teachers how to teach little ones to read effectively and correctly based on the science of reading. This game that I'm about to share with you takes a couple of minutes to set up. You don't need anything more than a whiteboard and a marker, and you are going to be amazed at how much your child is practicing just with this little game. So let's dive in so I can show it to you. So all you need for this game are a whiteboard and dry erase marker. I really like the thin dry erase markers, not the big, thick, chunky ones. And you're going to need some word cards. I happen to have some word cards printed out, but you don't have to print them. You could just write them on index cards. And the words that you want to choose are words that your little one would be able to read on their own based on the phonics patterns that you've already taught them. So if you've only taught them consonants and short vowels, then you can do such a variety of CVC words. If they know their digraphs, you can throw in some words with digraphs. If they've already learned Magic E or vowel teams, you can throw in any words that you're practicing. You can also play this game for heart words. Heart words are words that maybe have a part that's phonetically irregular that you want your child to practice spelling. You could do this game with those words as well. Any words are fair game. So what you're going to do is you are going to set up the cards. You can either put them in a pile facing down, or you could spread out maybe 6 cards and put a number on the back of each card. But however you do it, in a pile or spread out, you just don't want your child to see the words on the cards. You want it to be hidden. You're going to start and you are going to pick up the card. Don't show your child. And you are going to tell them the sounds in the word. So the sounds in this word are l, I, p. What word am I saying? You want your child to spell that word. What they can do first is they can draw a line for each sound they hear if they need that support. L, I, p. That's 3 sounds. They could draw 3 lines and then go 1 sound at a time. L, I, p. Now, you're going to show them the word, and if it matches, then they are going to get a point because we can make it a little competition if we want to. Now, if you decided to spread the word cards out on the table and put a number on the back of them, then they would get the number of points that the number is on the back of the card. So let's say this was card number 6, then they would get 6 points. If it was card number 5, they would get 5 points. That's just an added fun kind of a bonus if they like that competition. Okay, so that was step 1. Now, the next part is they are going to choose a card and not show you. And then they are going to give you the sounds. So let's say they chose a card and they told you the sounds were s, I, p. But you're not looking at the card. You're playing along too. So then you're modeling how you are going to spell that word. You're thinking through, okay, I hear 3 sounds. S, I, p. What's the first sound I hear? S. See how you're talking them through it. You're talking through how you would figure it out. What's the next sound? I. What's the last sound? P. Sip. Did I spell it correctly? And they are going to be so excited to be the teacher and tell you, yes, you spelled it correctly, or no, you didn't spell it correctly. And then you would get points. So the cool part about this game is that it's not just you having your child spell, they're also giving you the sounds and your spelling. So they're practicing so many skills in this game. Number 1, when you give them the sounds, they're figuring out how to spell it, and then they have to read it back to you to tell you what the word is. And then when they pick the card, they're breaking that word up into its sounds to tell you what the sounds are. So they're able to segment the sounds in that word and then you're gonna spell it. So they're actually doing so many skills in this game, and it's just a quick back and forth. And like I said, if they like the competition aspect, you can get a point every time you get it right. Or if you wrote different numbers on the cards and you spread them out on the table, maybe they want to pick the cards with the higher numbers so they can get more points. And then you can make it a little bit more of a competition. So you can see how this game can be used for any phonics words that your child has learned. These are just simple CVC words, but like I said, you could use it for any other phonics pattern or heart words or irregular words, because it's about spelling, hearing the sounds and being able to spell them and then reading that word back. I hope this game idea is helpful to you. A game like this takes, 3 minutes to set up. You're not going to play it for all that long, but you don't want to be taking 15 or 20 minutes to set up a reading game only to play it for 5 minutes, because nobody has time for that. A game like this requires very few supplies. You can set it up in a matter of moments, play for a few minutes, and it really gives your child that practice they need with segmenting sounds, with blending sounds, with spelling, with reading, with handwriting, all of it. All of it is included in this game. If you have any questions about this game or anything else about teaching your child to read, please comment down below or come find me on my website, littlestufflearning.com. I would love to help you and support you as you're teaching your child to read effectively and correctly based on the science of reading. Until the next video, have a great day.